Hey, welcome back to my live. I have missed a whole week of lives, so here I am today, trying to redeem myself. That has been the story of my life. I would have to redeem myself over and over. But we're here today, so it's good. It's great. I hope you guys can hear me. Um, this is my new place. I don't know if anyone's watching right now. I know you guys watch this after the fact, which makes me very upset. Because why don't you join me on live? If you join me on live, then we can chat. If you're on live right now, shoot me a message. Shoot me a message, and I'll talk to you. Yep. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Oh my God, it's very. Okay. Let me send you a Google Meet. Google Meet. Hold on. Screen share. Screen share. It seems like it's kind of working. Okay. Fit the screen, perhaps? Okay. Is it like super blurry or is it sharp enough, I wonder? Yeah, you didn't want to hop on the live? What the heck? What the hell? What the hell? Hop on live. Hop on live. Hop on. I'm gonna write my clock code guide right now because I promised my friend that I'll get it done today. But as usual, this morning I woke up really early for no reason. Well, there's a reason for that. Like I had this dream, and then I'm like woke up and it's like 6:40 or something, and I always go to bed late, so I'm like dang. And then I spend most of my time in the morning on like I don't know social media, which I shouldn't be. But today we have I'm writing a guide for using Cloud Code, and I'm almost done. When I say I'm almost done, I actually lied. I don't know if I'm almost done. But the reason why this is difficult is because I'm not referencing sources. I'm just writing from my experience, and then, towards the end, I'll read some sources and then add things that I think are interesting just to keep this an original piece. Because usually, you know what it's like when you read something in the first 10 seconds, you can tell whether or not you've read this before. And it's the thing when you go online, you read something on Twitter for the first time about a topic, you're like, oh my God, this is cool. Like you get that dopamine, and then you scroll down, you read another post about the same topic, and it's like regurgitating the same points. I'm like, I've seen this somewhere else. But I mean, nothing in life is super original. But what I'm trying to say is, I try to put out as original work as much as possible. Because when I was in college, I was plagiarizing left and right because I did not want to write my papers. And that was actually robbing me of the opportunity to learn how to think. So now I need to write to know how to think. So everything I put on here, I believe in it, essentially. So this guide, I've written some parts of it, but it's going to cover a few things. How myself as a developer would actually use Cloud Code. And there are two ways to use it, right? There's the tool itself in interactive mode, and then there's the headless SDK mode that you can use. I feel like I should show my face. Yeah, there we go. Fit the screen. Boom. Okay, hopefully that works. Maybe I resize my face a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I'm in my new place. I finally have Wi-Fi that is stable so far. I had it set up once, and then the funny thing is, my Wi-Fi provider, somebody came to set up some other unit's Wi-Fi in this building, and then they unplugged mine. So I had Wi-Fi for a day, and then it got shut down. So I had to call in a technician to fix it. And then he was like, "Oh, it's probably some new guy who didn't know what to do." And he looked at the electrical box and he was just like unplugging stuff. And then one of those plugs was yours. So I was like, "Cool." And he fixed it. So now I have Wi-Fi. But yeah, let me just walk you through this guide. I'm just talking out loud so I can like almost like, walk myself through the stuff that I've written. So there are two ways to use Claude Code, interactive mode and SDK mode. That's like my intro. That's pretty much it. Like, what is Claude Code? It's a coding agent. You can use it two ways. That's all you have to remember. If you use more words to describe that, I don't know, that's necessary. And then how it works, it's built by Anthropic. It's an LLM that runs in a loop, either Claude Sonnet or Claude Opus. And then how people are using it. People are using it with plan mode, with sub agents. I'm not going to mention every single features that Claude Code has because some features have more users than others. I will just tell people personally what I use the most. So I got the sub agent stuff down, and then honestly, the stuff maybe I'll add later once I start using it. But I do want to kind of like create some screenshots because part of the appeal for these guides is are screenshots, right? So I'm gonna go to my code base here and then boot up Claude Code and then take some screenshots. So I'm gonna cd in development, and then I'm gonna go to let's say homework. I'm using my laptop today, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Usually I have my Mac Mini, but today I have my laptop, which is a little bit more powerful actually. So it's a different setup. So I'm gonna do I don't know if this code base is super like stale. It is, yeah. So I just pull some stuff down here, and I'm gonna do Claude, and then I'm gonna go log in and see if actually I might need to update Claude here. Claude Doctor. Okay, boom, boom. Fix, consider using local installation. Claude migrate installer. Run. Okay. Give permission to migrate local installation. So I think I installed this using like npm maybe. But now I want to use it with a different installation. Okay. Yep. Remove from npm. We couldn't remove. Okay. So I guess I need to do this. Okay, I guess I need sudo. Okay, I removed, and now I got Claude again. No? Do I need to restart my terminal? Homework, Claude. Okay, restarting works. Yay, fixed. Gonna do login. So before, when I was using Claude Code, I was using it with my credits. So I ran out of $500 so quickly. So now I have to So now I have to switch to buying like the $20 per month credit. Like, I haven't touched code for a while, by the way. Like, I have not. I've just been moving, but now I'm back. And like, feel free to jump in on chat and talk to me and stuff. Don't let me do this by myself. But yeah, anyways, so we got Claude Code here. I'm gonna take some screenshots real quick. So let me go back here. There's a service that takes really good coding screenshot. I forgot what it's called. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. clock code with cam. Okay. So I'm gonna say what am I gonna search for again? Forgot. Oh, code screenshot. Maybe not this one. I want something that I can like crop in a nice way. And then yeah, so not this, but like snippets. No. Presets, icon maker. It's like I don't want to write the code in here, but I want to take a screenshot of my terminal and put it in a nice like what's a service or website that I can drop screenshots of my terminal or code in, and it makes it look nice for posting, something like that. I think we looked at both of these. But these ones requires you to write the code onto the thing. I just need to throw a screenshot in. My friend Leo told me about CodeSnap. Pretty sure. CodeSnap. But then it's in VS Code, which I don't really need. Polar Code? Snapify? Okay. What about nice SaaS screenshots? Because now I'm thinking like all the Park Hunt, products. Usually they would use a service like this to kind of create a really good screenshot for their launch. What about this one? Backdropify. Not what I want. Oh, actually, yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for. Start, create an account, download extension, ready to go. Yeah, this is something that I'm looking for actually. Yeah, I'm looking for free ones because I'm cheap and I'm not supporting indie devs like myself. I feel like Canva should make it. I don't know why Canva doesn't do it. Next, you would get so much traffic that way. Yeah. Why wouldn't Canva do it? Okay, let's see. Gotta pay. Said no free ones. Drag and drop your image here. So, okay, so let's say I want to take a screenshot of this. And then I throw it in here. And then I can crop it, right? Inset. Crop, frame. Oh, nice. Design in Pika, style, crop. Okay, I can do this. Guys, just tune in to watch me do Canva shit on here. You guys tune in to see me do arts and crafts. It looks kind of okay, I guess. What I can also do is I can do frame, and I can do let's see, no frame, arc. I can do this, and then I can crop out the ooh, look at this. And I'll take a screenshot of this. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna not pay for this. This monitor is 4K. What can I say? Let's see. Crop. Where's the crop? If you're watching this, just say hi to me. Hopefully my microphone works. Hopefully you can hear it. Let's I'm looking for the crop button. I just saw it here, but then I don't see it anymore for some reason. Do you guys see the crop button? The hell? Oh, it's when I click on this. Come back. There we go. So I will cut out this part, and then I'll still have that. There we go. Nice. And then I could just take a screenshot of this, essentially. And then throw that into my code base here. Oh no, I'm in the wrong tab. No. Freak. Okay, let's go back here. Let's do this one more time. We got this. Take a screenshot of the screenshot. And then we throw that in the public folder. And then we say splash, because this is the first screen. And then I'm gonna have to add this image, relative path. I think image in here, I can use an HTML tag, or I can use markdown tag. So I can do something like this, I believe. Splash, and then I can say this. I wonder if this is right. Why is it a link? Did I do something wrong here? Help me write the image tag so it's an image instead. I forgot how to do that. This is actually a link. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, sleep deprivation. Wonder what kind of model they're using. It's definitely not state of the art because it's an auto, and that's because I'm not. Oh, I'm missing a exclamation mark. That's why, and that's because I'm not using. I'm not paying for it. I'm only paying for clock code. That's why. Okay, sweet. So yeah, that looks good, ish. Maybe I want it smaller. Make it a tad smaller, like 480 pixel or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we gotta use an image tag now instead of markdown. That's fine. Okay, cool. So we're gonna add screenshots here and there. I'll make this even smaller. I'll make this 360 perhaps. 360, and then see what it looks like. Yeah, smaller, nicer. Nice background. Didn't even pay a dime. Yeah, that's how we roll around here. If you're using interactive mode, you know what? I want to put this down here. I don't think adding a screenshot there is very useful, and I want to add an image notation caption for the splash, describing that it is the first is the interactive mode in clock code. Yeah, so if you're jumping on late, I'm writing this guide on how to use clock code, and I'm using Cursor to write it. But I keep saying, like, why don't somebody build like Cursor for writing? I mean, just use Cursor. I think I wonder if I can disable thinking mode, because like you don't need to think that much. You just write this stuff right here. It's easy. Now it's planning its next move, calling tools. It's taking forever. What's up, Saraz? How's it going? How was your weekend, man? Oh, it's ugly. Caption. Let's see. Make it so the caption's text style is more muted. It was great. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Um, Last weekend, I guess 2 days ago, I was hosting this hackathon, and it was great to hang out with my friends. And it was a lot of work, but we pulled through. People loved it. Oh, this is nice. Interactive mode, color code. Yeah. People loved it, and they keep saying like, "When's gonna be the next one?" Little do they know that I need a break. I'm tired. I'm tired of all this. Um, no, but I had a hackathon that I hosted, and there were two tracks. So there was a track for non-technical individuals who can vibe code, and then there's another track for hardcore technical folks who can implement this event-driven agentic framework called Solace Agent Mesh. And we're still running it, by the way. Like, we have these prizes where it's like the theme is to build to convert, which means that you have to build your product and also like sell it. So whoever sells the most in the next 5 days will also get a prize. So we're tracking people's revenue this week. Yeah. So it's really fun. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll probably see some of that. But yeah, so this is a good design here. I like this. Let's see. Plan mode. Okay, so I can take a screenshot for plan mode. Boom. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Oh, hold on. And then I'm gonna throw that in here. Oh, okay. I guess not. Replace screenshot. And now it's crashing on me. Okay, let's take a screenshot again. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm writing a free guide on how to use Cloud Code, explain in plain English. Because a lot of times, like, there's a lot of smokes and mirrors out there. I think my strong suit is just that I make it super casual for people to follow along. Didn't I upload an image? Why is it? I believe I did. Insert? No. Perhaps I could reset canvas. Yeah, there we go. Again. Okay. Throw this in. I'll probably remove the frame and then make it bigger. Roundness less. There we go. That's more tasteful. This is weirdly meditative for me. For me, it's always like the quiet moments that gets me. So my mind starts racing, thinking about all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, this will be posted later today. Like, as I don't know if Mary's still watching this, but I promised my friend that I'll make this by like now. But then I'm doing it live, so it's gonna happen. It's just it's gonna be a little bit late. That's all. And yeah, this guide's gonna be free and available for everyone to read. And you can fork it, you can add to it. I'd love for you guys to, like, actually whatever I have, I'll just commit right now. Yeah, in case you're wondering, this guy's being updated as we speak. So here, Claude Code, Cloud Code explain. Okay. The images work? Yes. Great. And then let me drop that in the chat for you guys. Doesn't seem like I can chat for some reason. So let me go to YouTube. Let me go to my channel. And then I'm going to drop in here. There you go. Now you have it. Yes. It's great to have two screens, actually. I didn't realize how important this is. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create this other screenshot here. Yeah, there we go. And I need to move this in here. So I gotta take another screenshot here. Like my brain like craves dopamine, right? So that's why I'm like, can't do this anymore. But I have to. Plan mode. There you go. So we got this, and then now we're gonna add that here. Copy this over. Plan mode. Plan mode, which does not allow Cloud Code to write to files. Okay, we got that. Go back here. It looks kind of nice. I don't know why it's like kind of indented like that, but let me see if I can fix that. There's got to be a setting or something that I'm missing, perhaps. Perhaps I have to do styles and then padding 0 pixel, something like that. I don't know if that's right. Oh, hold on. Let me say seems like there's some indentation on the images. Otherwise, everything else looks good. Can you make it so the image aligns left with the text above it? Okay. It could be that maybe yeah, I don't know. Let's just let AI handle that real quick. It's thinking. Okay, we need a div for that. This is margin 0, and also style, not styles. See, this is why the skill of writing pure HTML has left me a long time ago. Oh, there we go. That's much nicer. Yeah. Oh, I thought you didn't want to join. Here, hold on. Let me get my friend on. Google Meet. New meeting. Start instant meeting. Okay, let me share this link. You know how like once you decide to do something on your computer, it's like nothing works? It's kind of like that. So let me give me 1 second here. It's almost like Chrome just does not want to work at all for whatever reason. It's really silly. Okay, let me send the link in the chat. Not the chat, but let me get this Google Meet going. Oh my god. Google Meet decide to be down today for some reason. Instant meeting. Yeah, it's actually horrible. I might have to use Zoom. I don't normally use Zoom, but I guess today I have to use Zoom. Get started. New meeting. There we go. got Zoom going. We got Zoom going, and we got audio. We got audio going, and then we got this Zoom here, and then I'm gonna invite my friend. Invite. Let's see, how's the best way to invite people on Zoom? Because I never really used Zoom. Let me see. Got audio here. Participant. Is it participants? Is it invite? Copy invite link. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just sent it. Sent to WhatsApp. Okay. We're gonna have some interesting conversation while I'm writing this so I can numb my brain. Let's see. I always wonder who's watching this right now. Okay, admit. Okay. Hello? Okay, let me
Let me turn off your live.
Okay. Boom.
Cool. How do I see your screen? Do I just go to YouTube?
I guess I can share my screen, so that screen is then shared on live. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. And I think I need to change this to no cam. And then but then we don't see our faces. Let's see. How do we do this? Yeah, this is like the logistics that I didn't think of because you need to see my screen.
Wait, can you put your screen on YouTube? Just whatever screen.
There's a delay. So like if you look at my screen on YouTube, there's like a little delay. But you're still seeing my screen, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So I think people can see both two of us and the screen. So I think we're good.
Cool.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh my god.
Let's go! I wasn't planning to join, but I'm like, fuck it. Let's do it.
Actually, let me double check. I don't know if there's any sound coming from the computer. Let me add a sound here. Audio output capture. There we go. Add, and then I'll say. But you don't hear yourself, right? That's what I'm saying.
I can.
No, like from the stream, I don't think people can hear you when you talk.
I'm watching the stream and I can hear myself.
On the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you don't hear yourself, right? That's what I'm saying.
I only hear myself from your phone.
It's very low.
Oh, because that's coming out of my microphone, I think.
Yeah.
But I think.
You can hear me.
Hold on. Well, we can figure this out right now. Because, let's see. Device, global setting. So if I change the, change this to BandQ, if I change the audio from Zoom to BandQ, I believe. Speaker, BandQ. Can you say something?
What's up? What's up, Ben?
Yeah, sounds pretty loud now. Display pilot.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to be on live. On the famous live with Hi.
Okay, let me see if your voice is coming through. Yeah, if anyone's watching this right now, if you wanna plop in the chat and see if Mary's audio is working, that'll be great. I don't think people can hear you. See if Mary's audio is working.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can't hear myself.
Yeah, let me double check. Audio monitoring device.
What is up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hello. Testing. Oh, now I can.
Yeah, let me double check.
I can hear myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay, sweet.
Oh yeah. Dude, what'd you use for the screenshot again? I missed that part.
Oh, screenshot is here. I'm just put this mic here. So screenshot is this thing right here. I don't know if you can see my screen. It's called Pika.style, and this is not free. But what I do is I just plop it in and I just take a screenshot on top of this. So now it's free.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
That is so hilarious. Pika style.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about?
Okay. I thought I was gonna be like working in parallel with you because I'm also writing another GitHub actually. Remember the fundamentals of agent engineering, but we can like I guess tackle it one by one. So let's focus. Claw code is fun. I like the screenshots actually a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we do? Like you did a great introduction in the beginning, right? You were like, what is it, how it works, how people are using it, and then okay, what's the rest of it?
Yeah. So this is the table of content here. So Cloud Code explain this should be fixed. What is Cloud Code? How it works? How people are using it? How to use it to learn vibe coding? How people use it as beginners, and then how to use it in a more advanced level. So using it with like automation, headless stuff like that. Yeah.
What about let's do a project so we can use like one example throughout, at least for like the beginner level for now or intermediate.
Yeah. What do you want to build?
Let's see. What's the thing that many people are trying to build but they can't build? Like I feel like many people want to build their personal assistants. Or you know what I've seen on hackathons here also is like a product manager for your coding assistants.
Yeah.
People are trying to like build their own version of like how to manage their own projects. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I like having like a second opinion on stuff that I do. For example, for our hackathon last weekend, now looking back, we could have built like a agent that looks at the decisions we made in terms of prizes, and then tell us that some of the prizes didn't make sense or like they overlap, because we just kind of didn't check ourselves, because we didn't think about it until we had to give out the prizes, and it's like, oh, like some of them overlaps.
What do you mean overlaps? Like between the judges or what?
Like the winners. So the last hackathon we did, we allowed teams to have multiple prizes. The teams can win multiple prizes, but that means fewer people winning, which means less promotional things that people would put on LinkedIn afterwards. So this time around, we say that, hey, we only allow teams to win one prize only, but then when it comes down to like judging these prizes, judges don't talk to each other, so like they might be picking the same team for like their prize. So yeah, like now looking back, I can think of like a couple different ways to do this. So we can build like almost like an assistant to help judges judge, and be like, oh, here are my finalists, but this particular finalist from your list has been picked by somebody else. Maybe you want to pick somebody else or your next best pick. But then again, like if a team deserves the prize because the judges think they deserve the prize, does it mean that they should get multiple prizes? You know what I mean? So it's hard to figure that out.
I see. Well, I was thinking honestly for this one, something that many people can relate to. You know, now that many people are judges, I was thinking more like of a problem that's more common.
Yeah. Um, Now I was just telling you like what happened over the weekend, but
Mhm.
a common problem. What's a common problem that you have in your life?
Well, for me, it's mostly like, honestly, I feel like it's very common for many as well. It's just not finishing projects, you know, how so many people like start,
Yeah.
but then give up on the point where they don't feel like, not because they think it's done or it's reached its logical ending, but when it's like they're either overwhelmed or they're stuck on something
Yeah.
or like they're in the, you call it the rabbit hole,
Mm-hmm.
too deep of a rabbit hole. So like, I don't know, it would be cool to be like, maybe, dude, let's make it fun. What if like there's a plugin or an assistant in your cloud code or in your environment where it says, dude, stop, you gotta focus. Like if you're asking questions, it could be like, um, it could be like reminding you, is this relevant to the thing that you're building right now? Let's focus or something.
Are you thinking something that like you look at people's screen and kind of monitor their screen?
Honestly, if that would be possible, that would be great. But I was thinking more like on the chat, even when you're interacting with Cloud Code or Cursor, it'll be
Hmm.
like, I like your question, but let's go back to the project or something. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah. So in my head, I'm thinking there are like two ways to build this, right? There's the easy way, which you override the output style. So output style is something that Anthropic came out with recently to allow you to overwrite the system instruction for Cloud Code. So you can probably add something there, either in the output style or the clock.md rules file to say like, hey, this is the goal for today, and if you see me asking you about something else, tell me and don't answer that. That's one way to do it. Another way is to use hooks. So hooks allows you to run certain things at certain stages in clock code lifecycle. So you could potentially create a hook when just right after the user submits a question or a query, and then that would have to run against an LLM, obviously, but usually people would put it against like scripts. So we can use hooks for that, but then we have to build like our own LLM judge outside of Cloud Code to be able to catch that and then like cancel out the tool call after from Claude, essentially.
That's
So
so interesting.
yeah,
I like that it has many implementation because then you can show it in the guide like how would you do it with these different features.
yeah,
But what do you think about the idea though? I was thinking more like the PM. You know how engineers like to just focus on building and not really thinking about the problem, not
mm-hmm.
being reminded of the problem or the deadline.
Yeah,
If we have like some type of technical PM assistant, would be like keeping you on track. That would be cool, I think.
yeah. I wonder if it's something that should be run every single query or it should be run every like 10 queries,
Mm,
because then it's not as expensive to check it.
I see. Well, let's actually I had a follow-up question on that too. How do you want to share the screen too? Do you want to try that or just the LLM inputs and outputs like without the
Depends
screen?
on how you procrastinate. Do you procrastinate by asking AI or do you procrastinate by not using AI and going on Wikipedia?
Hmm. Well, it's not really procrastination. It's more like, oh wow, there's another new subject that Cloud Code mentioned while explaining something that's relevant to my project, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, let's dig into that. Um, and then my chat becomes about completely different, something completely different from what I started in the beginning, then it's too late to go back, you
Yeah.
know?
And it's sometimes it's tricky because how do you know it's a rabbit hole until you look back half an hour later? You're like, oh, it was a rabbit hole, right? It could be the next solution for you, right? So it's like a I like that maybe we can build something where it's like every 20 messages or so, look back and see if I'm off the rails. Cause like if you ask what went off, like people can ask one off as long as they don't go off the rails, right?
Mm, yeah, they don't really ask if they went off
Yeah,
ever.
that's what I usually do. I just go off and use another AI to do it. Um,
I see. Or I heard, have you heard about the feature that you can fork now the messages? I don't know
hmm
if it's log code actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is it Cloud Code or is it like Cursor or something?
I don't think it has in call code. That's why
Mm.
submissions exist. The other day, actually this weekend when Dex was explaining how he manages his context, he's like, people think, he actually said this similar thing that you said about don't try to make it like per role based. People think like you gotta do back end, sub agent, front end, sub agent. So he said the same thing.
Yeah.
Then he's like, you gotta just use sub agents for managing context, exactly for what we guys, I guess we're trying to do, just like forking your not forking, but like managing, giving its own like environment for one subject, for one task, and then for another task.
Yeah, that's like it. There's like the real use case for it, and then there's marketing speech, right? Speak. So the role stuff is like marketing speak because these companies sell to all kinds of people, right? People have no idea what context even means, and people who have some idea because they've been building with it. So if they just call it like, oh, you can give people responsibilities, you can give AI personalities, then it's very easy for people to understand that metaphor. But it's kind of like back in the day, if you kind of know how Google indexing works, you can have better search results because you know how to like manipulate it. But then your mom can also use it and have a pretty decent experience, right? It's like just Google it and then just type whatever in. So we just have to like differentiate between like what information we as builders should be looking at versus like what everyone else is reading. Um,
Yeah. Let's go back to the project idea then. I
yeah,
just asked Complexity what could be a good project to show all the different features from Cloud Code. But I do like the PM idea. I don't know.
yeah. I think that idea we want to build something that can track people how people work, and tracking messages history is one thing we can do. Right, we can watch people's screen, and we can do what else can we do? We can hook up to like a Jira ticket and then just keep that in the context window and like keeping the prompts something like, you know, if what the person is asking is outside of the scope of the ticket, then don't answer it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's a few things we can do. Um,
Dude, you've done so much though. Why not build on top of it? Like how it works, for instance. That was a good.
oh yeah. Let me see what projects I have on here. You were building this thing, right? I don't know if you want to say it on stream, but you were building this like tool for marketing.
Ah. Oh yes, yes, dude. I need help. Like,
Do you want to
work on that. Do you want to work on that?
yeah, you want to share a screen?
Bro.
Or do you want me to go to your is it like a private repo or is it a public repo?
I think it's public.
Okay.
I didn't push to it though, because
Oh, okay.
I've been bad about it. I've been just working.
Do you want to show it today or no?
I feel like I would want to work on it, but we should focus on cloud code.
Okay. Okay, so let's pull up this repo then. So we have a tool that grades people's homeworks, right? Um, the issue that I have right now with this is that I added a feature to allow our agent to be able to spin up a browser and then go to a website, which is our students' deploy application, and try it. But the thing is, I used agent mode from Stagehand and it doesn't work. So what I want to do is, maybe I want to fix that somehow. So let me see. Exit. I wonder when was the last time August 23rd. Ooh. Haven't touched it since. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's pull up this code here. Zoom in. And then I hope I have browser based. Yeah, I got Stagehand here. Why is it empty? Did I not put stuff in here? Did I install browser base yet? Because maybe this code base is old and I need to grab my code from my Mac Mini. Keywords, browser base, perhaps. Yep, we got browser base here. Stagehand. Okay. What's a better way than to just boot this up and see what happened? Or PNPMI first, because I haven't used this computer for a while. All right. Probably have to go and get some API keys from my other computer. I don't think I need this. Skip. E2B API key. Yeah, I need to grab some of that.
What does E2B do?
E2B is a sandbox. It's like Daytona. So they have for free tier with $100 in credits, and it's pretty good. So far, the only reason why I don't use this as much is because when I deploy Claude Code onto an E2B sandbox, it doesn't work, which kind of sucks. Yeah. So I use Vercel sandbox for everything else. I just have it here because it's just easier for people to set up than Vercel sandbox. Yeah. But yeah, so the reason why we have sandbox here is because we'll have like our students will have like let's say we have like 50 students, and then each of them have like a GitHub repo. So I'll spin up one sandbox and I'll just git clone all the repos in there, and then I'll run like some Linux commands to kind of get the file trees out, read the files, and give people feedbacks. But that's the source code, right? The deploy app is where the browser base comes in, and then that stuff's not working yet. I could probably skip this because I don't want to do that. Notion database. Okay, press enter. I don't even remember what's happening in here. It's been a while. Whatever pops up on the screen.
Dude, if it works, you should just put the same repo into this and ask it.
Yeah.
By the way, I emailed the browser base guys, so I'm gonna go into their office today.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, so they let you in to their office?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, yo, I'll be in SF. Why not see you guys?
Very nice. Make sure they get me a shirt.
They have a shirt? Okay.
Give me a shirt, please. Please! Get me at least a sticker. I don't know. Anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be hanging out with Paul Klein.
Yeah, I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, hang out with Paul Klein before browser base become like a unicorn and he's too busy.
Well, he's quite busy right now. I don't know why he wants to talk. I guess they're recruiting, and this position is like important for them. But yeah.
Oh.
But by the way, why are you using it? Like, was browser based the only choice for you in this case?
There's browser use.
Like, you're trying to do it so that you can
what the heck?
test the UI, right, of the submissions or whatever.
Yeah. Essentially, like, pretend to be us and then test our students.
Were there like web tests testing automation tools that are not like browser agents?
Yeah, but then you gotta like it's just so much work to like if you don't have like a virtual browser, like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times Cloudflare would block your access if you just like programmatically trying to hit a website. Um, and it's not as cool.
Yo, hi, you belong to the category where like the tasks that are possible to do without LLMs, you're gonna do it with LLMs anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't use browser use because it would cost me $30 a month to do it. But with browser base, it's got a pretty good free tier. Um,
Show me what's inside.
yeah. So let me hide my screen real quick, and then
API keys.
exactly. So let me add that to the terminal here. Browser base API key. .env. .env. Wow, it's been so long that I've used this repo that I don't even have a .env file in here. Crazy. .env. Okay. And then I'm gonna add this key in, or is it project base project ID? Okay. Boom. And then API key. Browser base project ID. Key almost done here. Copy, paste. Okay, I think I got it. Let me share my screen again. No cam. Press B to go back. Nope. I'm gonna restart this. Okay, skip. 2.5 flash. Notion database. You got a package?
Yes, it's a mat for my mouse.
Oh, what brand?
Amazon. Gaming mouse pad.
What does it say? Keytro?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
For my setup.
Is that like your favorite color or something?
It is. How do you know? Emerald.
Is that what it's called? Emerald?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like you're not alone in that. It's your favorite color.
What?
It's a color that other people also like. So let's just guess it's your favorite color.
Okay.
Um. Okay, so we got the page here, and then we can do this. Great database. Okay. G. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, I think I know why. Press Y to set up browser testing. Yeah, I need to do that. Why? Okay, and then it lets us pick the column that has the deploy app URL. So there's one called deploy apps with 100% confidence rate. Boom. Wait, I already have that. Browser base API key. Is it because it's .env.local? What the hell? Interesting. I thought I added that. Yeah, I think it might be env.local. So let me just hide myself again. Put this .env.local in here. Okay. Now we're back. dun, 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 dun. Is it good? Is your mouse pad any good?
Oh, but it feels luxurious.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Is it working?
Yeah, let me start it again. That's the thing about switching computers. You just like everything works on the other computer, and now gotta nothing works on here.
How many gigabytes does this one have of RAM?
Oh my god.
8?
Oh,
4?
this one has 24. My other Mac Mini has like 16, which is it's struggling. I already set these variables. I don't know why it's not compiling. API key, browser base, project ID. Yeah, I have that in my Well, it's at time, so we'll get back to this tomorrow. Somebody says, "Hey, it looks like you haven't been getting enough sleep since moving out of the old apartment." I don't know who this person is. Why are you up in my shit, bro? Just kidding. That is true. Yeah, that is true. I don't know who you are, but you seem suspiciously familiar. So, uh, but yeah, this is my friend Mary. Maybe you wanna say any last words?
Last words?
Yeah,
Why last?
not last words, but I guess
Okay, let me get my influencer hat on.
yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Mary. Mary Nova. I'm highest friend, and that's it.
We do a boot camp together. You should tell people that.
Oh yeah. We're running the boot camp. It's starting in a week, and yeah, Hai is an amazing instructor and a builder, I guess. And
Thank
he
you.
convinced me to finally join the freaking live session. I mean, live streaming. So it's exciting.
Yeah. Um, this might not be the last collaborative uh, live that we're gonna do here. So she might pop up again at some point. But yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Your screen is black.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Am I still sharing my screen? Oh, I'm just like. Oh, oh yeah, I know why. Cause I'm.
Your desktop is black? Your background color is just black? Like,
No, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, my desktop is all black. Cause like I don't want to be stimulated by like images on my wallpaper.
wow. Your favorite color is black.
It's not. It's not.
What?
It's because I am too self-conscious to wear anything else. It's not that I like
Okay, what's
black.
your color? What's your favorite color then?
I think my favorite color, like on Chatcien, there's like a grad gradation of like different shades of gray.
Okay.
Like slate, they call it slate. So like when somebody asks me like what's my favorite color, I'll just send them the Chatcien page, and it's like 20 shades of gray.
Is that referring to a freaking book?
Yeah, you go to Chatcien.com and then you go to colors, and that's how I like my colors.
Just gray?
It's like it has to be a certain shade, but it has to be right, Like people say green, but I'm like it has to be like British Army green or something. I like certain shades of like colors.
Oh, I like the shades. So you
Yeah,
don't have a favorite color.
yeah. So like for example, like I like my
So
favorite color is on Tailwind. It's neutral or stone or zinc, whatever like default Chatcien colors. I like those. They're great.
okay. Now
So,
we know how you make your design choices.
so you have a lightning session coming up later this week.
I do. By the way, why do we stop? Is it not working? Browser base.
I don't want to do this anymore. So I need to get on my Mac Mini to get my API keys out, and there's some code that I didn't commit on there. That's why it's not working on this computer. So I need to grab that. This is the first live out at my new place. It's very messy.
Oh, wait, is it? I thought you did it last week.
Yeah, and I was equally sleep deprived, so it was not super useful.
I see, I see. Well, I guess we started off with block code. That's why we need that assistant, I'm telling you. It'll keep us focused.
For real, for real. Actually, you just want to stick around for another 20 minutes?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let me bang out the guide. That's what I wanted to do initially. I wanted to write this guide live.
Well, I suggested with a project base so people can learn better in the
Yeah.
project. And we can show off your homework later. But yeah.
Yeah. Let me see, like, how do I... Oh, there it is. There we go. Like this right here? Like, I need to finish writing this. Essentially. So we're at this part right here. What the hell? Oh. Hate that. We're at this part right here where I'm writing about exploring a code base. This is how people use as beginners. What else do people do? It's like a baby step into like using Claude Code. I guess I can talk about like how they can think about a problem to solve, and then a feature, and then from there go into plan mode, and then from plan mode execute that plan. I can totally do that. Yep, could definitely do that. What are you eating right now? An apple?
Yeah. I just remember Boris's last video and advice where he said like depending on the difficulty of your project, there are 3 ways you can use Claude Code.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is like the easy one, easy like issue that you can fix. You just go to the issues page and you tag Claude Code and it'll fix it for you without having to go into your terminal. I haven't used that. Like,
oh yeah, you have to set up Claude Code into your GitHub action so that you can tag that. And
have you tried it?
I have with our students. The thing is, when our students create a PR against our code base, it doesn't trigger Claude Code. It's only when I deploy something or create my own PR that's when I can tag Claude Code, and it will, because it's supposed to like jump into the PR right away when somebody creates a PR. But maybe like I set up my permissions wrong or something. Maybe they're not part of the organization. That's why it's like. Otherwise, like an open source project with like hundreds of PRs set up at the same time would burn through their credits just like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said for the easier ones, and the second one, he's like, the intermediate would probably like start with plan mode and research stuff.
That's intermediate? That should be like beginner stuff.
I guess. I honestly don't remember by now, but like I remember that the advanced one, he was like, you have to be at the driving seat, and you just have to decide like architecture things and like I don't know all the bigger decisions you have to make and let the Claude do the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think when he says advance, I would want to make a distinction that some people can't do that. Like they don't have the knowledge to do that.
Yeah.
So, and they shouldn't have to learn to do that, depending on what projects they're trying to build. So, I think I'm a pretty big advocate of like just learn what you need to learn to build the stuff that you need, and not like try to go crazy with like different levels of Claude Code.
So this Claude Code guide is for everyone, right? Or is it for those who don't have any software engineering background? And
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. See, if somebody doesn't have any software engineering background, I don't think they should use Claude Code at all. I think they should use Lovable or like V0.
What if they want to learn?
Well, if they want to learn, there's a distinction, and I wrote this in here too. There's a distinction between learning how to code and learning how to vibe code. So learning how to code means you need to learn all the syntax and then eventually know how to architect like something that is usable and maybe deployed somewhere. Learning how to vibe code means you just have to focus on the problem and then have conversations with AI to figure out like how to best get there and then fix it when something goes wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to remember any syntax at all. So those are two kind of separate tracks. So learning how to vibe code works really well with like PMs because then they can operate at the level of their job and doesn't have to like understand deeply anything, which means they shouldn't dive their toes into anything too deep, which could block them from building like a lot of projects out there. Yeah.
Interesting. But remember how like our students that do come from non-technical background completely, they were able to build things end to end using Cloud Code.
Well, this is the first time we're using Cloud Code. Last time we had people use V0 as a start, and then from there they pull it down to Cursor, and then but they had like a start with V0 essentially. So we encourage people to mock up your UI, a workable UI first, and then from there build on top of that. So they didn't start with like a terminal command like program, which could be if we were to give people Cloud Code for on the first day, they'd be like, I'm out. Like this is too much.
Dude, that makes so much sense because I feel like for me right now, I would be like, yes, start with Cloud Code even if you're not technical. But it makes sense what you're saying.
Yeah, V0 has gotten a lot better recently, and there's V0, there's Figma Make, Lovable. Over the weekend we have a sponsor from the company called Mocha. It's another vibe coding tool. So I'm curious which one would be like the most user friendly to like complete non-coders. Could be V0. Yeah, I think so. Because
the one is so much hype. What?
So V0 changed their name from V0.dev to now V0.app or something. So that they kind of like are targeting designers and PMs now instead of developers.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. I think products built for PMs are pretty polished in terms of user experience, so it's always great. Developer products are usually kind of rough looking, like Cloud Code. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have to have it 2 tracks: software engineer track and non-technical track.
Yeah, we could totally do that because I think we talked yesterday. You want to jump in and do some like lectures and stuff, so like we can definitely you can handle like the hardcore V0 people, like this is how you like prototype and then get it to the point where if you want to jump on to using Cloud Code, it's great, or if you want to stick around and just do V0, you can also deploy something very substantial because it's essentially on the Vercel ecosystem, so like you can't go wrong with a lot of stuff. Yeah, so when I'm writing this, I think I need to add a part right here for writing code. We're building, let me just rewrite this, building features. Before telling Claude to solve your problem, or to build your feature, ask it to plan first, always, depending on the size of it. Ask Claude to plan first. Exclamation mark. This will press, I think it's the Shift tab. To enter read-only plan mode. describe the problem, the feature, to in the chat box. Once you receive plan, once the plan is generated, make sure to read it carefully before approving. Depending on your level of experience, you might not know entirely all the steps that Claude Code is planning on doing. So you should ask it about those items. Ask it to clarify those items. And then I'm gonna create a screenshot of that. So development, homework, Claude, and then I'm gonna tell it to help me create a this is a fake feature, so I'm just gonna have to come up with something. So I'll say, help me create a button in the CLI that user can click on, and it'll open a page in the browser that leads to browserbase.com. Browserbase. It's probably gonna lead me to some weird website. Okay, so press enter. Okay, so I'm gonna actually create a screenshot of this. Screenshot. And then throw that into this page here before my screenshot goes away. Yeah. Okay, size, boom. Ooh, looks perfect. There you go. Thanks for the free screenshot. Boom. Easy. Oh no. Oh no, my screenshot's gonna go away. No. Okay, here we go. Gotta take that screenshot. I have like 1,000 screenshots on my desktop. And like a bunch of them are like memes from like our faces in the bootcamp.
Like what?
Like, you know how like in our Slack group there's like custom emojis of your face?
Don't tell me you want to add them there.
You didn't notice that? Let's see. Where did my screenshot go? Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on, no. My screenshot is right here. I need to catch it before it runs away. Like, why does Mac OS do this? Where it like gives you like 7 seconds to grab the screenshot. And then I want to add that here. So I'm gonna use this and then put it down here. And then I'm gonna say plan mode 1. Up here I'm gonna say plan mode and Claude Code, yep. And then down here I'm gonna say to enter plan mode, press shift tab. And then let me look at the photo. Oh, what? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, what? Oh, I took the wrong screenshot. What the hell? Impossible. Oh, it's over here, that's why. This one right here. Take this screenshot. Boop. Delete. Plan mode 1. What are you working on right now?
I was thinking if I think this would be enough to make a post actually on LinkedIn.
Okay. Ooh, look at this. How nice this looks.
Looks nice.
Clean.
I'm looking at Pika if it does GIFs. I want to make a GIF of this.
It does. I mean, it should. Let's see. Actually, I don't know. It might.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's just like a screenshot.
Yeah. I think I use Tela for all of our stuff. My Freesia expired.
Did you use what's it called? Screen Studio? That's what I use for my coding videos.
Oh, I used to use that, but isn't it paid too?
It's $90 for like life, essentially. You buy it once and then you just use it forever.
Huh. Is that so? Pay once is $229.
Oh, is it?
I think they increased the prices.
Oh. Well, I think you still have to pay after like a few years so you get updates or something. It's not like fully you buy once and never pay again. Okay, let me add another screenshot here. Should I just put like coming soon down here and you can just post it? Coming soon.
Like, coming in 24 hours.
Coming soon. Well, do I want to add that deadline for myself?
Dude.
This is pretty dense though. It's hard to explain difficult concepts in little words for beginners to understand. If I can just blurt out all this stuff, it's so much easier. But it's like, we gotta use the right words so people can follow along. Like all the stuff I write in like 5th grader kind of reading level. I don't use big words at all. Yeah, let me take another screenshot of this. So I want to press this. This will be the last screenshot. I just gotta go to bed earlier. I think like my body just doesn't want to sleep in.
What time you went to bed?
Like past midnight. And I was wake up at like 6. Like it's...
You need a good routine, bedtime routine.
Yeah. I got a couch that I didn't... in a box here. It's like chaos.
You gotta have a Screen Studio downloaded.
Screen Studio is great.
Yeah.
It has a nice editor. I found Tela to be kind of glitchy when I last tried it.
Yeah, it is glitchy.
Yeah. I don't think I like it at all.
That's what I used for my first YouTube video, by the way. I used Tela.
Yeah, it looks clean, but probably you have to make it work, right?
It needs a lot of work. Yeah.
And it's browser based, right? So.
No, they have an app too, but it's glitchy.
Okay. Ooh, it's taking forever. I've never seen this taking this long. When I was using the API, it's like, just like that, fast. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
What are you doing?
I'm telling it to plan this feature, but then it's like doing something. Control T to show to do. Okay, let's see that. Oh, there you go. It's still reading the code base. Maybe it's stuck. Idiot. I'm just gonna cancel this. I think there's something wrong with it. It's taking forever. What is it reading? Oh my god, is this feature too big? Is it my internet? Help me plan a feature that prints hello world when user opens the CLI. I swear this should not take that long. Okay, now it's doing work. It's great. Okay, now we got it. Now I can take a screenshot. Screenshot. Refresh. Another screenshot, I suppose. Man, if I can only have like 7.5 hours. Yesterday I had 7.5 hours of sleep and I was unstoppable. I was problem solving in real time.
Sleep is so important. I couldn't fall asleep before my webinar again this time around. I just like delivered it 3 hours in a row back to back.
Yo.
And then I just crashed. I didn't do nothing for the rest of the day because I couldn't.
You deserve that sleep.
I slept like 2 hours though that day, that night.
Did you wake up super groggy, like a zombie?
Nah, yeah, I did, but I was like, I need to get it together for at least 3 hours. So.
Okay.
Dude, you should put the Clockcode's logo somewhere in these screenshots or something.
Clockcode logo?
Yeah. Like, what is Clockcode? Under the what is Clockcode?
Oh yeah. You're right. Get a cease and desist from Anthropic. Okay, drop this in here. Plan mode 2. Now you can review the plan and decide whether to accept or ask more questions. Okay, and then yeah, I'm gonna drop a logo in here. This looks really nice. I think it looks very professional. Yeah, my only mission for today is just go to bed at 9. 9 o'clock.
At least 11.
And then yeah, when it's 9 o'clock and it's like, oh yeah, Mary said 11 is fine too. And then I go to bed at 11 and I'm like, oh, yesterday I stay up until like 12. As long as it's not 12:30, it's fine. And it's 12:30. And like, oh, last week I stayed up to 2. As long as I'm 2, it's fine. Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I'm gonna push this. Oh, actually, let me add the logo real quick. Claw Coat logo. We should do a podcast about like how we manage each other for the business. I feel like there's so much alpha in that, and I don't know if we want to talk about it, but like I find this to be fascinating.
Really?
Yeah, like the only thing that can kill this is that we don't work together anymore. Like none of the competitors are that great, and like, you kill it with like the whole go to market, and like I deliver the content. It's like it works out perfectly. It's just that if we don't like each other, then this shit's not gonna work. So like that's like the only piece that is like when you write letters to shareholders, you're like business risk. We fucking hate each other. That's it. Nothing else can kill this.
Damn. That's why like culture is so important too. Like with the companies at startups. I feel like I do not subscribe to the grind until you die mindset or something. Like
Yeah.
completely abandon yourself. I hate that. Even though I live in Bay Area, everybody lives like this, you know. If I go to
Hmm.
these meetups, everyone is just it feels like everyone is just so like I don't know, cocaine or something. They're so excited about their agent startup or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, do you sleep? Do you like it's okay, you can breathe.
Yeah. That's what happens when you raise from venture from VCs. You had to make it work.
But I don't think it's good, you know? Like, you know, I was thinking actually for the future, how I want to like hire teammates or work with people. It's like first and foremost, I'm gonna interview their mother, their father, their friends, neighbors. They're the
I
ones
would
who
fail that interview. I would fail that if you talk to my parents, because I haven't talked to my parents. Actually, I talked to my parents last week, after a long time. But if you would interview me 6 months ago, I would have failed that interview, hands down.
what about now?
Um, I think so like there was a long period of time in my life where I just kind of not care about anybody and just like worked. And I think just recently I started to reach out to people and kind of I think I realized that, as an adult, like if you don't nurture your friendships and your relationships, like they're gonna die. Like people move on, and you know. And there were so many times when my friends were reaching out and I didn't give a shit because I was like, I always thought that I had something more important to do. Um, but recently I realized that like it's very important to keep your friends close, and because like at some age, like we're gonna see our friends die, right? Essentially, our close friends, something will happen to them or something happens to us, and I think that's when the whole facade of like you can just grind and then this one thing will work will fall apart, because then everything else you have not been. It's like a garden, right? If you only water one part of the garden, like everything else around it will look like you know looks dead. And do you want to live in that world, or do you want how much do you want this one part of life when there's so much more to life, and it's so human to nurture other parts of life than just this one part that is, like you said, like kind of propelled by this culture in San Francisco, where it's like you gotta do one thing only, and that's the only thing that matters. So I don't know.
It's toxic. It's really toxic. That's why so many people burn out and they never want to touch whatever they were doing before. And I think that's why, like, especially people who are in Bay Area should like travel or live some part of the year in Europe
Hmm.
to like calm down.
Yeah.
So like, this is nice.
And then you spend like a week in Europe, and you're like, how do people get anything done here?
Yeah. And then you go back. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just fucking around. Like nothing's getting done here. Um,
True.
but here's my toxic take. What if it works out? What if you make it big? What if you just like you give it all, and instead of survivor bias, maybe you give it all and then it works out, and then you get to
Well,
have it.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
you get to have it. You know.
Oh, I think that's the thing we should change. Like, yeah, you can't get there, but you don't have to give it all. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to give your health away. You don't have to have like give your important relationships away. You can still do that. You know?
Yeah. I.
I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of want to believe in that, but I honestly live like a different life myself. Like all I do is work.
Yeah. Well, you're doing better now because before you were like
Yeah.
more intense.
Oh yes, yes, yes. You changed me in that way too. Like
Like I never listened to my own advice, by the way. So
that's so weird. Cause I thought you would be this like crazy, just all in guy, you know.
I
But
am. That's why like nothing else is in my life is working except for this.
but when you tell me how to live my life, it doesn't sound like it.
This here's how it works. Like listen to what I had to say, not look at what I do. Just listen to what I have to say. That's it. I have a lot of good things to say, but like don't listen. Don't look at what I actually do.
That's not how it works though. You know, children learn from what you do and what you say.
Yeah, I did realize that. I think like to inspire change in people, like you essentially have to live that ideal out for people to see that instead of like forcing it down people's throats. So if I'm leading a team, like I'm always like, if I want people to understand that, hey, like certain parts of this project is important, I have to be in the code and be like, look at me, like I'm in the trenches with you doing this because it's important. I can't just tell people that, oh, this part is important. I have to be like, look at me, I'm staying up until 10. Like that's how important it is. And people will automatically be like, oh, I guess if I also stay up, he'll stay up with me. So we can work on this together. It's not just me doing it by myself. So it's almost like, yeah. So when I told you that, you know, take care of yourselves, like it actually came from personal experience because I definitely been there before. Um, and when I told you that, I was also in the middle of like something else, right? Like going through something. So I'm like, oh yeah, this makes total sense because I'm seeing somebody who's like working too much. I'm like, yeah, like I know what it's like at the end of the road. Like you kind of need to play the long game instead of burn yourself out. But not saying that I follow that advice all the time, but when I sometimes I do, and then sometimes I forget, and then I need a reminder. So something in my life would happen, and I'm like, oh no, I wish I didn't do that, and then now the lesson is solidified a little bit more until I forget about it and I do it again.
Bruh, no, that's the whole point. You know that you don't have to do it again once you learn it, once you actually change your behaviors. And I feel like this time around, I can sense it. It's more like it's gonna be there for you for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get your hopes up.
Well, I'm just trying to encourage you to not like set yourself up for failure next time. You know, we
True.
can change long
True.
term. So.
Fair. Yeah, this is actually this month it's been great. Like I reconnected with a lot of my friends and you know live a little bit differently. So it's talk to my parents too. It's like new,
And for real, or like your Canadian friends?
like yeah, a bunch of friends here that I normally just avoid because I was doing something. But then y'all want to go bowling? Yeah, count me in. Want to go watch a movie in my building? Yeah, I'll book a theater. You know what I mean? Like I'll set something up. Cookout? Yeah, I'll show up. A little bit late, but I'll show up. But yeah,
Yeah, I bought a volleyball net just for that too. I'm like, that it's time. It's time to prioritize my health
are
and
you
mental.
like are you tight with your like the people who lives in the same building?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so grateful. I think that's why partly that's why I quit weed because
All right, keep going. Whatever you want to say.
because like I have a great relationship with my roommates.
Yeah,
Like specifically my landlord, I love him so much.
yeah, cause you're friends with your old landlord too, right?
The older ones, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I try to be friends, but like with this one though, he like By the way, he's gay, so we're like, it's not like that. But he's like, but he's like, he cooks for me, you know what I'm saying? And like, when I'm hungry or something, he brings a snack to my office, and he's like, "How are you doing? You're doing good." I'm like, "Yeah." So it's like a nice, nurturing, caring environment, and I do the same. So.
That's cool. That's cool. I don't know if you remember a viral who we met in San Francisco at Langchain conference. I think he's watching the
Viral?
stream. Yeah, he's like the Italian dude who lives in Miami.
Oh, is someone watching the stream? I thought nobody's watching the stream.
Yeah, he watches it right now. Just look at the chat. He's like listening. I don't know if he's still on, but if he is, I can send him the Zoom link and hop on or something. But
Yo, wow, this is getting deep.
that's him. I don't know if you
Oh.
remember. You gave him a ride through
Yeah, yeah,
the
I do
tenderloin.
remember. Definitely. Yes, yeah. So much energy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got the repo updated here. I'll spend the rest of the day finishing up, but that's what we got so far.
Nice.
Put that in the chat. Actually, put that in the actual chat. Boom.
Your code's new collaborator.
Oh, what the hell? That's not the link that I need. This is the link. Clock code explained.
It needs some numbers.
What?
Just talking from marketing perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If I share this as a GIF, like sharing the GitHub, I'd be like, okay, what's inside there? Like 10 something.
Oh. Do you want me to put that on the repo or on your newsletter only?
No, on the repo itself, like under the clock code, explain in plain English before the image somewhere.
10 commandments.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
Clock code explained in 10 headers.
So that's
How would you phrase it then? Because you probably do this more than I do. So.
I'm gonna pull up Perplexity.
What the hell?
How would you?
Down. It's so funny because people would watch the stream after. Like hundreds of people will be watching the stream after for some reason. Like nobody ever hop on, but then they'll watch it after and they'll tell me about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Perplexity's telling me to do the steps. Learn clock code in 7 steps. It's not that bad. We should definitely add, by the way, on top, like, community of like 200 builders or something. AI.
Would that be our Discord?
That would be our Maven page.
Oh yeah. That's like the ultimate grifter move. Where do I put this? Right at the top?
Yeah, at the top.
Like below this? Or
yeah, below the clock code explained in plain English, it would be like, this is the exact guide we use for, I guess, to help 200 plus AI builders. Something.
we codified our learnings from teaching 200.
Here's the chat, the link to the Maven page. This guide, I guess, was used to teach 200 plus AI builders on Maven. Yeah.
do I make this text look
Me,
more interesting?
yeah, don't doesn't look good when it's the entire text is a link. Just
Yeah.
like
Just this part teaching 200 on Maven.
yeah, yeah.
Maven.
And now we're giving it away for free.
Yeah, it looks better. Let me ask AI to clean this stuff up a little bit.
Make it like steps.
There's more space between the two images at the bottom. Center background. Oh wow. Oh what? Oh, I don't have it. I'm not paying for cursor anymore. That's because I haven't been building anything for a while.
Okay, my scraper works, but it's so slow.
If it works, it works. Okay, let me add another one. Make it so the text is like a call out. Okay. I'm excited for the bootcamp start.
Yeah. This time it's gonna be different.
How makes you say that?
At least for me. You know. I feel like before it was like the boot camp starts, and for me it was more, I don't know. It wasn't, I'm not gonna say this right. But what I'm trying to say is like I wanna do even better, you know? I wanna keep improving, and I wanna get out of my comfort zone and do new shit, and also like connect more with people too and stuff like that.
Yep, let me know how I can support, because I would love for that to happen for you. ASMR, caring business partner steals all your money before you know it. That's like you know, like those ASMR memes where it's like ASMR, like you're getting a divorce, and then it's like some girl reading a divorce paper in like ASMR voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That must be hilarious.
I listen to that sometimes.
Does that help you sleep?
It's like if men can have like a experience simulation, it'll be like that last scene from Blade Runner 2049 when Ryan Gosling is like lying on the stairs, like dying. That's like the ultimate male fantasy.
Why?
Cause you gotta watch the movie to know. It's like he dies a hero. That's why.
Ah.
Okay, I think I pushed everything onto the GitHub, so it should look clean now. I can make the Clockhood logo a bit bigger actually, but I look better.
Well, maybe we should put like nobody cares what we do. Like when I write a copy, I don't never start with we. Um, it's more like action based, so it could be like master claw code.
Okay.
Master claw code. How would you say this? Because this is like in how many steps? I kind of want to add the numbers. Master claw code in
200 other AI builders have found Uh, would you want it to be like in the line of like get more content if you click on this, or would you want it to be like join a community? Click on this.
No, I mean like the action for the people who are learning from this GitHub repo. So it's like just a little preview of what this
Okay,
GitHub
I
repo.
like that. This is a preview of.
Um,
I
yeah,
usually
but
I usually click on that. Like if this is if it's good and it's like a preview of, I usually click on the full link.
oh no, I'm talking about like master cloud code in like 7 lessons or something like this. I'm talking about the guide itself, not the bootcamp. Like
Oh,
you
the
have a
other
little,
repo.
yeah, about the repo, a little sentence about the repo, what this repo is about, who's it for,
So
like
what
this.
I'm hearing is, change this to point to the other repo that you have, right?
No, 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 no. We can leave the link for the bootcamp there, but before that, we should talk about this specific cloud code repo, like to explain what this is about and for whom this is, you know,
Hmm.
or what this repo will help you to do. So we have to give them something so that they want to continue reading and exploring this.
Okay, let's say right here. Actually, no, right here. Um, this guide is for everyone.
It's got a beginner-friendly guide that explains cloud code in plain English,
This.
including
What if it's like if you're if you're lost with how much information is online about cloud code, this guide is for you.
yeah, you can see like this guide cuts through the noise and gives you practical, real world like tips to master coding with AI.
This guide is written by an actual builder using cloud code and not, you know,
Yeah,
an
this guide is built
influencer.
by builders.
Yeah.
Yeah, for builders.
This guy is written by builders for builders, not influencers.
No, you don't have to say that.
Oh, because you are one. My bad.
Bro.
I wanted to make it more controversial. Not controversial, but more polarizing.
Leave it for the copy. I think I'm gonna be late. I hate it when I post after 12 p.m. It's not gonna go viral now. I have to make them shitty. Just
Oh, I can move this up here actually.
yeah, it's
Okay, it is done.
is this if I PR, do you have to approve it? Or can I just push it?
I can just add you to it. Here, settings, collaborations. Add people. What's your GitHub? What's your GitHub?
It's Mary Dash Nova.
That's it? Oh yeah, there you go. Fine. Okay. Edit you. So you gotta accept the invite. Sweet. All right. Feel free to make any changes.
Right. This was fun.
Yeah. See, streaming is pretty easy. You just yap.
But how do you go viral by streaming?
I don't think about going viral and shit. Like just hop on. Don't think about going viral. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to hire a mariachi band or something, or I don't know. Maybe you have to move on to Twitch instead of YouTube. People have been telling me that.
It's just my marketing head.
How do you go viral? I don't know. Hire a coach.
What? No. I am the coach. All right.
True. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna go eat. I'll talk to you later.
Same. Bye.
Bye bye. Goodbye, everybody. I will see y'all tomorrow.